So, hello, good day, everyone. I hope everyone is doing good, doing fine, and safe, no, in the comforts of their homes since the incident last week. Um, it is very important that we remain active and alert on what's happening around us. So, let's just continue to pray and ask for God's guidance na sana wala nang maulit pa na calamities or disasters na nangyari sa atin last week. So because of what happened, we'll have to transition to online classes. That's why I have decided to record our supposed to be topic or discussion for this week. So before I proceed to our discussion, let me just apologize for my voice because Gwen is not feeling well right now, but um, this will never be a hindrance for us to keep on learning. Okay, so let's start. So today we will be discussing about physical activity, and here are the things to consider in selecting a physical activity. So let us start with number one. So choose something you enjoy and is readily available. So class, when you select physical activity or when you decided to do exercise, you have to make sure that it is something you enjoy, no? Yung gusto po natin, yung ginagawa natin. Hindi yung gusto lang ng classmate natin, gusto lang ng friend natin, or gusto lang natin makisabay, no? It is very important na when we do something, dapat yung gusto natin so that yung motivation natin is continuous siya. Hindi siya nag-fade agad dahil hindi natin gusto yung ginagawa natin. And aside from that, dapat yung available always yung activity. Yung very convenient siya na kahit saan man tayo pumunta, pwede natin gawin yung activity. Number two, choose more than one type of exercise. So when we do exercise class, it is better na meron siyang variation. Kumbaga, hindi lang tayo nagfo-focus sa isang activity lang. Much better if meron tayong 2 to 3 exercises na gagawin so that we can see improvements, we can see developments. Kasi kung isang exercise lang yung gagawin natin in the class, also, although meron siyang improvements, pero for short term lang yun siya. No? Kasi sa katagalan na gagawin natin ang isang exercise, mai-immune yung body natin. So, sa katagalan nun, wala na siyang magiging effect sa body natin. Aside sa kung iba-iba yung ginagawa natin na exercise, iba-iba din yung phases or yung atake ng body natin kung paano siya magkakaroon ng improvement or developments. Okay? Number three, vary the intensity of your physical activity. So we have discussed it dati class, no? The three types of intensity. We have the light, moderate, and vigorous. So when you do activities class or exercise, you have to vary the intensity. Hindi pwedeng mauna tayo sa vigorous bago tayo pumunta sa light exercise. So dapat mauna talaga tayo sa light exercise and before we level up into moderate intensity, dapat sure na tayo na kaya na ng body natin. So you have to make sure na you have to start from basic to complex, no? From light to moderate to vigorous so that you can see changes in your endurance and especially in your stamina. Next is choose physical activities that address all aspects of fitness. So actually class for me, lahat naman ng exercises is very good siya or good yung benefit niya sa ating fitness. It's just a matter of proper execution ng exercise. No, kung paano natin in-execute yung isang exercise, kung paano natin siya ginagawa no continuously. So lahat ng exercises good yan siya sa body natin as long as tama lang yung pagkakagawa or pagkaka-execute natin and continuous natin siyang gagawin so that we can see improvements. Next one, we have join a class or social sports team. So when you do physical activity class, it is better no to join a class or sports team kasi sabi nga nila 'di ba, no man is an island. So it's better to perform exercise or activity with a companion or with a friend, even your family or your cousins, your friends, or to whatever na comfortable tayo while performing, mas better na may kasama tayo so that merong nagmo-motivate din sa atin in times na napapagod na tayo, and also meron tayong kasabay na mag-achieve ng goal natin to be fit. And the next class is choose physical activity options that don't depend on good weather. So when we do physical activity class, choose yung physical activities na very convenient. Yung kahit umulan or umaraw, pwede natin siyang i-perform inside our house, no? So like for example, aerobics or Zumba, 'di ba? Or aerobic exercises. So those are very good example of physical activity that doesn't depend on good weather. Next is choose physical activity options that can become part of your routine. So ano ba yung mga activities class na nagiging part ng routine natin? For example, walking, running, no? Those are our everyday actions, no, na ginagawa natin sa life natin. So yung simple na walking class, running, even household chores, those are examples of physical activity. So, yun yung mga activities class, no, na simple activities lang na ginagawa natin na nagiging part na ng routine natin na, and hindi lang natin napapansin na meron na rin pala siyang improvement sa body natin. Since na nasanay na tayo na ginagawa yon, so akala natin wala lang siyang effect, no, positive benefit sa body natin. But instead, yung ginagawa natin na simple walking or household chores, marami siyang benefits din sa body natin, like nakaka-burn siya ng fats and calories. Next is choose a physical activity that accommodates any health problem. So, katulad ng sinabi ko kanina class, lahat naman ng exercises and activities is good, no, sa ating body and sa ating health. So, there are activities, certain activities lang talaga class na good, no, sa ating health problem. Like for example, if you have a weak heart or may problem kayo sa heart, very good yung swimming activity sa atin. So, like that class, hanapin lang natin yung mga activities na talagang suitable or appropriate sa health problem na meron tayo. Next is choose to do physical activity with a friend. Yun yung sabi ko kanina class, no? Na join a class or sports team because it is better to do exercise or to do something you like with a companion or with a friend. No, mas better na may kasama tayo so that meron tayong kasamang mag-achieve ng ating goals to be fit. And lastly, decide if you need a personal trainer. So ito class, ano siya class, no? Optional naman siya. If you are really serious into reaching your goals talaga na magka-muscles or magka-lose ng weight, mas better if meron tayong personal trainer because they are the expert, no, pagdating sa mga ganon. They know what to do and alam nila kung ano yung mga exercises na tamang gawin so that you can achieve your goal. Kasi class, may ibang exercises or may mga exercises na fit sa ganitong goal. Like for example, you need to lose weight. So merong exercise na pang lose weight. Or like for example, gusto nyo maka-gain ng muscles. Meron ding certain exercises na pang gain ng muscles. So baka kasi kung wala tayong personal trainer or walang expert na nag-guide sa atin, possibly mali, no? Mali yung ginagawa natin na exercise. So instead na mag-lose weight tayo, nag-gain na tayo ng muscles kasi nga mali yung exercise na na-apply natin. But if your goal lang naman is to become healthy, makapagbawas ng sweat, no? Ganon, like maka-exercise lang talaga, pwede rin naman na gamitin natin yung resources natin like YouTube. Marami naman ng video sa YouTube class na andun na lahat ng instructions. Kailangan lang talaga natin sundin. And meron din namang improvements na mangyayari as long as correct and tama lang din yung pagkaka-execute natin ng exercise. Okay? So those are the 10 things that we need to consider when we select physical activity or when we choose to do exercises. So up next is the cardiorespiratory and muscular fitness. So this is the third and last topic for the second quarter. So uubusin natin lahat ng topics class for this week so that we can focus on the practical demonstration and task performances na gagawin natin sa mga susunod na araw. So, cardiorespiratory and muscular fitness. So this is the ability to perform large muscle, whole body physical activity of moderate to high intensity for relatively long periods of time. It is the ability of the circulatory and respiratory systems to adjust to vigorous exercise and recover from the effect of such exercise. So when we say cardiorespiratory fitness class, these are exercises na ginagawa natin for long period of time, no? Kailangan pag cardiorespiratory yung pinag-uusapan natin exercise class, dapat ready yung body natin, no? Ready tayo because when we say cardio class, these are exercises na vigorous na siya class. Yung ubos hininga na talaga na exercises. Mga heavy exercises na dapat before natin gagawin is dumaan muna tayo from light to moderate exercise so that maka-prepare yung body natin and mas tumaas yung endurance and stamina natin when we are doing the exercise. But, of course, cardio exercise might be hard or difficult to perform, but it is very effective, no? Ito yung pinaka-effective na exercise kung gusto talaga natin makakita ng improvement sa body natin. And also, this is also good, no, sa circulatory systems and respiratory system natin since this involves your oxygen, your heart and your lungs. So when our heart and lungs function properly, then magka-function din ng maayos yung body natin since circulatory, its function is to pump blood and yung organs natin class nagka-function siya pag may enough na blood, no, na dumadaloy sa kanila. So very important na healthy yung ating circulatory and respiratory system. So again, cardiorespiratory system, this might be a difficult or hard exercise, but it is very effective and mas makikita natin yung improvement and development sa ating bodies. Next, we have the muscular strength. I think na-discuss na natin ito noon class, no? So, ulitin lang natin siya. When we say muscular strength class, it is the ability of a muscle or muscle group to exert maximum force, no? So, when we say muscular strength, yung muscles natin class, yun yung nag-aalaw sa atin na magbigay ng lakas or na mag-exert ng effort or ng strength sa lahat ng ginagawa natin. So, very important class na alam natin kung paano ito gamitin ng tama. So, there are two types of strengths class, no? Number one, we have dynamic strength. It is the force exerted by a muscle group as a body part moves. So, ang dynamic class, when we say dynamic, gumagalaw siya or moving, no? Moving siya. So, if dynamic strength ang ina-apply natin, yun yung mga movement, yun yung muscles natin, muscle group natin, or yun yung actions natin na talagang gumagalaw yung body parts natin or gumagalaw yung object, no, na pinupush or pinupull natin. That is dynamic strength. Pag static strength naman class, it is the force exerted against an immovable object. The movement does not take place. When we say static naman class, it is stationary. Nakastay lang siya sa isang place. So, pag static strength ang ina-apply natin class, although nagbibigay tayo ng strength or nag-force, nag-exert tayo ng force, hindi pa rin gumagalaw yung object. That is static strength, no? May nilalabas tayong force or may nilalabas tayong strength, pero hindi gumagalaw yung object. Meron siyang mga reasons. Possibly, hindi enough yung strength na binigay natin or talagang mabigat yung object na minumove or pinupush natin. Okay? So again, dynamic strength, yan yung pag pinupush or nag-exert tayo ng force, gumagalaw yung object. Ang static strength naman, yun yung kahit binibigay na natin or nilalabas na natin lahat ng strength natin, hindi pa rin gumagalaw yung object. Okay? That is muscular strength. Next is muscular endurance. It is the ability of a muscle or muscle group to resist fatigue and to make repeated contractions against a defined submaximal resistance. So, when we say muscular strength class, medyo related sila, closely related sila ni muscular strength. So, nagkakaiba lang sila class sa weight training method nila, no? When we say strength, it is best developed through high resistance, low repetition program. So, yung muscular strength natin, na-i-improve daw siya class if mas high yung resistance ng actions na ginagawa natin, no? Yung muscular endurance naman class, it is improved through low resistance but high repetition program. Kahit hindi ganun masyado ang strength na binibigay natin, but ginagawa natin siya continuously, mas maraming repetitions, kumbaga, na ginagawa natin ang isang activity, mas nai-improve yung ating endurance. Okay? Yung endurance, it means, no, performing an activity for a long period of time. So, if ginagawa natin ng paulit-ulit yung isang activity or exercise, mas tumataas or humahaba ng humahaba yung ating endurance. Okay? Kasi nga, nai-injure na natin yung pain at yung tiredness, no, sa ginagawa natin na exercise. Like for example, yung planking. If you are a first timer in performing a planking, of course, at the start, hindi mo pa kayang i-perform yung planking for 1 minute, no? So, in the beginning, you can just perform it for 5 seconds. And then, after a day, magiging 10 seconds siya. Hanggang 15, 20, 25, 30, hanggang umabot ka sa 1 minute. Kasi, yung endurance class, para ma-improve natin siya, it takes time, no? Kailangan natin siyang i-practice, kailangan natin siyang gawin ng paulit-ulit so that it will improve. That is muscular endurance. Next, we have the muscular power. The muscular power naman class, it is the ability to generate maximum force in the fastest possible time. It may also be defined as the ability to release muscular force in an explosive manner. No? So, napag-usapan din natin class yung muscular power, di ba? It is a combination of strength and speed. No? So, meron tayong um, binibigay na force, and yung force na yun is mabilisan natin siyang ginagawa. That's why it can generate force in the fastest possible time. Kasi nga, combined yung strength at yung speed pag ginagawa or pag ina-apply natin yung muscular power. Okay? So, muscular power class, it can be improved, no? Or it can be measured by some type of jump, throw, or charge. Okay? So that is muscular power. And lastly, class, we have the cardiorespiratory and muscular fitness workout. So for us to be able to improve, no, or to experience what is cardiorespiratory and muscular fitness, we have here an example workout na pwede natin gawin. So we have the agility run. So when we say agility class, 'di ba? Ito yung ability natin to change direction without losing our balance. So, explain natin yan during the performance. The step test naman class, this is very good for your oxygen, no? Yung cardiorespiratory natin na fitness. So, eto, it needs this will check, no, your pulse rate, your heartbeat, ganun, kung paano, no, kung paano mag ano ba tawag dito, paano react, no, paano mag-react yung body rates natin when we do exercises like this. So step test can be done for 3 minutes without rest. Okay? Abdominal curls, it's like sit-ups na ginawa natin during your physical fitness test. So, yon. This is very good for muscular strength and muscular power also. So, vertical jump, it's like similar to standing long jump, no? But wala siyang measurement. So, it's just a vertical jump kung gaano kalakas, no? Or kung ilang power, muscular power ang kaya natin i-give when we do jumps. And the 5-minute run, this is very good for your endurance, no? So as what I've said, 5 minutes. So you will run for 5 minutes without rest also. So again, class, when we say cardio, ano ito class, pataasan ito ng hangin, pataasan ito ng or palakasan ito ng strength sa body natin. So usually itong mga exercises or workout is wala talaga siyang rest when you do the exercise, so that you can see kung may improvement na ba yung cardio natin. Okay? So, do you have any questions, clarifications, and concerns? That's the end of our discussion, class. So, konting-konti na lang talaga yung naiwan natin na topic, class, no? And mas maintindihan natin yung topic natin when we do it in a practical application. So, if you have any questions, clarifications, and concerns, you can message me in my MS Teams, or if you can wait, pwede naman natin ito i-address during our face-to-face classes. So, what do you need to do this week? So, meron tayong mga ELMS activities na i-give ko sa inyo after this discussion. So, we have 3 activities sa ELMS. 04 ELMS Activity 1. This is a 5-question quiz sa healthy habits na topic. The 05 ELMS Activity 1 naman, this is also a 5-question quiz regarding physical activities. And then the 06 ELMS Activity 1, this is also a 5-question quiz regarding the cardiorespiratory fitness. So, yan yung gagawin ninyo for the ELMS activities. And kung makikita nyo itong nasa ilalim, class, these are activities na practical siya. So, gagawin pa lang natin sa classroom. So, you just have to type done and submit, and I'll be the one to put grades na lang, no, sa ELMS ninyo once na perform na natin itong mga activities na ito. Okay? So, next week naman, class, during our face-to-face classes, of course, babalik na po tayo next week if papayagan na tayo ng school and kung safe na bumalik sa school natin. So, tentative date will be on November 27 to 29. That is Monday to Wednesday, depending on your class schedule at STI Gym. So, ano yung task na gagawin natin? Yung cardiorespiratory and muscular fitness workout. So, ito yung agility run, step test, abdominal curls, vertical jump, and 5-minute run. So, gagawin natin itong 5 activities na ito next week by group. So, ano yung groupings natin? Same group with your role-playing na grupo for your task performance. So, di ba we have 4 groups for role-playing? So, yun yung same group natin for this activity or practical application next week. So, what to bring or wear next week? So, you have to wear your PE uniform, of course, para mas comfortable tayo in performing the workout. So, no appropriate attire next week, no performance. So, if wala tayong PE uniform ng STI, you can wear jogging pants, white t-shirt, and rubber shoes. Again, white t-shirt. I won't allow anyone na hindi naka-white and naka-jogging pants, especially rubber shoes. And then, please bring your index card. So, kung hindi ko pa nababalik ang index card sa inyo, ako na lang mismo ang magdadala during our activity. And then, paper balls. So, ano yung paper balls? Ito yung crumpled paper, class, na ipa-form nyo into balls, tapos i-cover nyo lang siya ng scotch tape. So, gagamitin natin yan siya, class, during the agility run. So, tama-tama lang yung laki, class, ng bola, na enough lang na kaya natin siyang hawakan, no? Kaya natin siyang makasya lang siya sa hands natin pag tatakbo tayo. Okay, wag yung masyadong malaki na mahihirapan na kayong pulutin yung paper ball. So, we need 2 pieces, no, na paper balls per group. And then, you also need water para hindi tayo ma-dehydrate, no? Since this is a very kanang nakakapagod na exercise, you need water talaga for rehydration. And of course, face towel para hindi tayo matuyuan ng mga pawis. Okay? So again, this is our activity next week during our face-to-face classes if meron ng ano ba tawag dito, if meron ng instruction galing sa ating school. So, that is practical application. Don't forget sa mga dadalhin at sa mga need natin. So, don't worry, I will be posting this sa ating teams para meron kayong guide and ma-remember ninyo yung mga gagawin natin next week, including yung activities na gagawin ninyo sa inyong ELMS. Okay? So, that's the end of our discussion. So, I hope meron kayong naintindihan, although yung topic natin is very short lang and it's just a sort of review since nga na-discuss na natin ito sa mga previous topics natin. At least meron tayong idea, no, and knowledge kung bakit kailangan natin i-perform yung fitness workout na cardiorespiratory and para mas ma-perform natin ng maayos yung mga activities. Okay? So, again, if you have any questions or clarifications, just message me in my teams and or you can also ask me during our face-to-face classes. So, that's all for today, everyone. Thank you so much for listening. Make sure to screenshot, no, the presentation na talagang tinapos nyo yung aking discussion. And this is also to your advantage naman kasi nga mayroon tayong quiz and meron kayong activities na gagawin. So, kung hindi nyo to pinanood, malalaman ko yan kasi wala kayong dalang mga gamit or hindi nyo alam kung ano yung magiging activity natin next week. Okay? So, just a reminder, our activity next week will be a 100 points, no, activity. So, make sure na mag-comply kayo kung ano yung dapat dalahin at kung ano yung mga dapat gawin. Okay? So, thank you so much. Again, please keep safe. Please stay alert and active and always pray. Thank you and God bless everyone.